So I think if you push it, yes. So I think you have
Here.
Yeah,
I don't close it. I don't think it will.
Yes.
I don't need to.
Okay, we're recording.
We'll call the Napanee Board of Works meeting June 9th, 2025 to order. Roll call, Jeff.
Mayor is out today. Wayne's here and Rod's here, so we have a quorum.
Thank you. Looking at the minutes of the May 27th meeting, I'd make a motion to approve those as printed.
I'd second that.
Okay, any questions, Ron? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Moving on, approval of consent agenda.
I'd make a motion to approve the consent agenda June 9th.
I would second that. Any questions, Rod, on that? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Petitions and comments by citizens. I think I know why everyone's here. Reports of committees, boards, and commissions. Nothing that I know of, correct, Jeff?
Correct.
Unfinished business. No unfinished business either. So we'll move into new business. First item under new business is pay application number 12 for the fire station. I'd make a motion to approve pay application number 12 as submitted by Wiegand Construction in the amount of $755,196.87.
I'd second that.
I have no questions for going through
No.
that. I don't know if you
Okay.
did, Rod, or not. Okay. Thank you. All those in favor of approving that pay application, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Next up on the agenda is receive bids for new water department service truck. Brian?
Thank you, Mayor. We put out a request for bid a few Board of Works meetings ago, and it looks like we received 4 in the mail today, or 4 either in the mail or dropped off. The first bid is from Oliver Ford, received May 21st at 2:47 p.m. And the bid price comes to $62,838. We received a bid May 9th in the mail from Bernworth Solers. And that bid comes to $64,318.34. We have another bid from Bernworth Solers, received May 29th. Should be able to find one best for this time. And that bound, or the bid on that truck was $69,857.69. And that was for a Ford. It appears one's for a Chevy and one's for a Ford truck. And then the final bid from McCormick Motors came today at 11:50 a.m. And that bid is $67,765. And I believe that's just one. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Thank you. At this point, I guess probably need a motion, Rod, in regards to taking these under advisement for the next 2 weeks. And will 2 weeks give you enough time to come back with a recommendation, Brian?
Absolutely.
Okay. And take these under advisement until June 23rd at our Board of Works meeting, and hopefully take action at that point.
Thank you.
I'd make a motion to take these bids under advisement for the 6/23 meeting for a proposal.
Okay. Thank you, Rod. I would second that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Moving on, State Road 19 water main abandonment quotes.
Yeah, we received 3 bids. We solicited for bids for the project to remake both abandon an old 6-inch main along 19 North and tie in the services to a newer water main. And the 3 bids are as follows. First bid was received today at 3:02 p.m. from HRP Construction. With a total bid price of $149,750. Our second was from Haskins Underground at 3:10 p.m. today. With a total bid of $47,500. Final bid is from Beer and Slate Law. They came in at 3:13 p.m. today. With a total bid of $49,200. And that's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, as far as moving forward, if you could, if whatever you prefer, Jeff, if you'd like to scan them in and send it to us, or if you'd like us to take them, review them, get you guys digital copies. In either case, yeah, same recommendation as the previous bid, but I'll just take them under advisement. For the next Board of Works, we'll provide a recommendation.
Okay.
You can take them and send me digital copies for it.
Okay, I would make a motion to accept these and take them under advisement, until the June 23rd, Board of Works meeting, and, come back with a recommendation at that point.
I'd second that motion.
Any further discussion in regards to that? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Pose same sign. Aye. Thank you for being here today. Appreciate it. Apple Festival street closings and parking lots. Donna?
It's all the same as last year, but in case somebody's new, it'll be South Main Street from Market to Randolph. Lincoln Street from the EMS station to Elm Street. Clark Street from the railroad to Walnut Street. The parade route same as last year, starting at 10:30, going from east to west on US 6. Line up on Marion Street, Staley and Lincoln Streets, Market to Lot Street. The Depot Plaza parking lot, Leadership parking lot, Rotary parking lot, Library parking lot, North Library parking lot for permit parking. Gravel parking lot, the old FCDC lot for permit parking. 251 West Market Street lot for coolers. Fred's Flower lot for use for parking. Block building parking lot front and back. Front for events and back for permit parking. Permits that we give out. City Hall parking lot for handicap parking. Various alleys and that intersect with Clark, Lincoln, US 6, State Road 19, Elm Street and Market Street stopped at Lincoln Street. Asking for a section of the street to become two-way traffic for Wednesday, September the 17th. September 17th until Monday, September 22nd. And that's on the west, east side of Hunter's, that street. Street closings will needed Wednesday, September 17th at 6 a.m. to Monday, September 22nd at 12 noon. Some parking we would like a partially closed for 10, set up with the balance being closed lots at 6 a.m. on Tuesday, September 16th through Monday, September 22nd at 4 p.m. Depot Plaza to be closed Monday, September 15th at 6 a.m. Depot Plaza buggy sheds closing Sunday, the 14th at 2 p.m. Permission for Community Fiber to install fiber optics for the festival area.
Brent, have you had a chance to go over?
Yeah, it's the, pretty much word for word verbatim what we did last year.
It is word for word, except changing the dates.
No, this is our typical, what we've done probably at least the last 5 to 7 years, so.
The road run won't be happening in the city limits, so that's why there's no street closings for Jackson, Herring, and that, because it's not happening in city limits.
Okay, all right. Nothing to add in regards to that, Brent?
All good.
Okay. I entertain a motion to accept the street closings and parking lot closings for the 2025 Apple Festival.
I'd make that motion for 2025 as outlined by Donna.
I would second. Hearing no further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Pose same sign. Okay, moving on, approval of accounts payable vouchers.
I'd make a motion to approve the 2025 water APVs totaling $166,098.39, as well as the 2025 wastewater treatment APVs totaling $49,457.62.
I would second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Pose same sign. Okay, last item on the agenda is reports of city officers. Sean?
Yeah. I'd like to ask the board to consider 50-cent raise for Brandon Galbraith. He successfully completed his commercial driver's license training, effective immediately.
I make that motion to grant a 50-cent per hour increase to Brandon Galbraith in regards to passing his CDL. Effective today, Sean? Is that when you want that effective, or?
He received it on June 3rd. So I don't know if it's retro, but yeah.
Okay. Entertain a motion in that regards. Yes, I made the motion. I need to.
So I need to understand, you want effective today or back effective retro to the
Probably to the 3rd was when he passed.
so the last
So he
2
received
years.
it like May.
I'd second that
All
motion.
right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same sign. Okay, Sean, you're still on.
Yeah. I'd like to ask the board for permission to attend the IWEA conference, August 20th through the 22nd for Brandon Galbraith and myself. It's the conference we go to every year, and they actually have a training for young operators to sit through. So I think it'd be a good opportunity for him.
Okay, I'd entertain a motion.
I'd make a motion to accept the IWEA conference for both Brandon and Scott.
I would second. Hearing no further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign.
My last one is a NIOA training opportunity for our crew. It's in Roanoke, Indiana. They put on a way to get CU, continued credit education, and just general knowledge. That's on June 11th from 10 to 3 roughly.
Okay, got a question in regards to that, Sean, or maybe Jeff. Do we need the names of those attending in regards to that? I mean, are you taking everyone out?
Yeah, well, Aaron's out. They all have injuries, but yeah.
Okay, so
I'm not attending.
we'd be a bye. That means Brian's in charge.
I'll be here. I'm not going.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I make a motion to approve the training for the NIOA training in Roanoke, Indiana on June 11th, 2025 for members of wastewater treatment plant.
I'd second that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign.
Mr. Chairman,
Okay. Yes, sir.
I have one matter that I think has to do with the wastewater treatment utility. Family Express is building a new facility out east on 6, and the city has a lift station which has been there for well over 40 years. And we've had an agreement with NIPSCO to provide electric service to that lift station, which is in the form of an overhead line running over the property that Family Express purchased and then down into underground. And Family Express, in terms of their construction of their facility and the operation of the new facility, they would like to change that line to go in a different manner. And we have Family Express has agreed to provide another easement so that the city will have that access In the meantime, though, there's going to have to be a temporary easement where they're going to supply electrical line through a conduit so that we can feed that utility, that lift station. And then once that work is done, we're prepared to do permanent, and they have the poles up, that would be changed to a permanent easement. And so what we'd like to do is to, and I've already started doing this, we just got a copy of the easement today. So I'd like the permission from for the mayor and Sean and myself to rework that agreement so that we can present it to Family Express for approval. I've talked to the mayor too about that, and I think he's agreeable to that resolution.
So we probably ought to have a motion in that regards.
It is a motion to,
You can kind of walk us through that motion.
but you're so good at it. I know no one's ever translated what I say better than you. But no, I will. Of course I will. I'll help.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'd entertain a motion in regards to that easement and moving electrical lines at the Family Express construction site to our lift station on a temporary easement to be reviewed by Mayor Jenkins, Sean Kern, and Brian Hoffer.
That's fine. Very good. Thank you.
Can you say that again?
Should have. I'd second.
Okay, thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Sean, thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Okay, anything else from wastewater? Don?
Thank you, Wayne. There's several items from the fire department. The first one would be leave of absence for volunteer firefighter Jesse Odiar to be effective from May 27th of this year to January the 1st, 2026.
I'd make a motion to accept the leave of absence as outlined in the letter by Don.
I would second. Tell Jesse we will miss him. Look forward to him coming back. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign.
Got a next item would be a visit from an individual for the tractor pull from Power of the Past. What they're asking for is an ambulance to stand by during this tractor pull and be the hours from, I believe, 5 o'clock to about 10 o'clock. They are under the understanding that if we do have a call, that they would have to leave. So just asking for permission to do that.
Well, we're happy to help those folks out as long as they understand that we've got an emergency. We may have to leave. So I'd make a motion to grant that request from Power of the Past in regards to standby emergency services for their tractor pull on June 14th.
I'd second that.
No further discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Last item on our agenda.
The last item on our agenda is our annual fish fries coming up on June 28th. And we're asking the alley on the north side of the fire station to close from June 26th to the 28th so that we can set up for the fish fry.
I'd entertain a motion in that regards.
I'd make a motion to close the alley for the fish fry from June 26th through June 28th until 10 p.m.
And I would second that. No further discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Pose same sign. All right. Anything else?
That's it. Thank you, Board.
Any other distinguished gentlemen that are sitting there in the line? Do you have anything else? Hearing none, I'd entertain a motion for adjournment.
I'd make a motion to adjourn.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
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 Sean.
Yeah.
I think I already did that.